News for Aaron Rodgers. Let's call it an information darkness retreat. Mind you, Pittsburgh cleared the path for the fourth-time All-Pro after Russell Wilson and Justin Fields got up out of there, leaving a standing offer on the table for Rodgers. I'm banking on our senior NFL writer, Jeremy Fowler, to help us shed some light on this here situation. Now, Jeremy, what more can you tell us about where things stand between Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers currently?
Yeah, well, people I've checked with the team say that they remain optimistic about Aaron Rodgers. They have had contact with Rodgers in recent weeks, but they don't have a hard and fast update. So they wish they had more clarity here, but this looks like systems go that he is plan A. They're going to wait this out. They know that he's had some family things or some personal issues that he has talked about in the Pat McAfee show that he has to work through. And so they're willing to remain patient. I saw team president Art Rooney II at the owners' meetings earlier this week. He said, we're going to wait, quote, a little while longer. So Rodgers plan A, Kirk Cousins could be a viable plan B. After making some calls today, I do believe he's been on their radar. If something were to fall through with Rodgers, certainly they could reconvene, call Atlanta, see if they could try to shake something out. But right now, Rodgers is the guy.
Now, Art Rooney may be willing to wait, but that's not necessarily the case for Jalen Ramsey. He's probably waiting with a little bit more bated breath. Any updates on
April that the team would not wait forever on Aaron Rodgers to sign? Rooney said last month Rodgers wants to come to Pittsburgh, but Rodgers has not made any public pronouncement about his intentions. And then today, Rooney was asked again about how long the team is willing to wait for him to make a commitment. A little while longer, I'll say the same thing. The Steelers start OTAs next week, and they run through June 5th. Three-day mandatory minicamp that ends off-season program wraps up June 10th. So to make a long story short, Art Rooney II is willing to wait however long it takes to get Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, I told you what the leverage is. The leverage is what you did in the past. What he was able to do in the past is why he can have a team organization like the winning Steelers, who had 5, 6 Super Bowl trophies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6. He has the leverage right now because of what he's accomplished in the past. Not what he did with the Jets. They're not looking at that. They're looking, hoping that we can get somewhat, just a splash of the Aaron Rodgers of old. Because what we have right now is not going to cut it. It's definitely not going to cut it. So we're willing to wait. And that's the leverage that quarterbacks have when they are great in the NFL, especially on the back end of their career.
The Aaron Rodgers are old, but the Jets got an old Aaron Rodgers. Still Aaron Rodgers, but they're two different players.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, you're in that division. You got Burrow and you got Lamar to deal with. And so in order for you to have a chance to win, you're going to have exemplary quarterback play.
Got to.
And they feel that he gives them the best opportunity. I heard what they said about Mason Rudolph and anybody else.
No disrespect to them, no disrespect to Mason Rudolph. He's had his time. He's had his run in Pittsburgh. We know what that looks like. He's a quarterback.
A journeyman.
He's not
if Mason Rudolph was what the Steelers and Mike Tomlin want us to believe, he would have never went to Tennessee. He'd have still been their quarterback, and they would not have been waiting for an Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
They would have not went and got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson last year. If Mason Rudolph was what they try to believe, we have confidence. Y'all had so much confidence in him, y'all let him go to Tennessee.
That's all words. That's all hot air. They have to say those things. They got to say the right thing, especially when the individual is back in the building. You know you don't believe in him. You know you don't. You know he's not going to get the job done. Second string quarterback, third string quarterback, if that. You need Aaron Rodgers, which is why you're waiting, because there's only so many quarterbacks out there you can go get.
You're not going to get none of them now.
Nah, it's a wrap.
Yeah. What you ain't have, you won't be getting. So you only got one choice. That's Aaron Rodgers. Ocho, Brock Purdy says he's 100% a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. I'm a top 10 quarterback. I'll leave it at that. Purdy is now the 7th highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Purdy says he took less money because he doesn't need every penny for himself and wants the team to win. Obviously, I want to get a deal what I deserve, also surround myself with guys around me, not just try to take every penny for myself. He signed a 5-year, $265 million with $181 million guaranteed. If you look at your screen, you'll see what he's going to make after taxes, $53 million. Federal income tax is going to take $19,567,892. California is going to take $7,529,000. Federal payroll tax, $1,254,153. California SID tax, $1,686. Total in taxes, Ocho, $28,352,731. He gets to bring home a little less than $25 million.
I want to address this top 10, this top 10 quarterbacks.
You want to address the top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Brock Purdy, chat, is Brock Purdy a top 10 quarterback?
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, you shit. He said it, not me. I want to.
But I'm asking you, is he a top 10 quarterback?
I want to run through the top quarterbacks before I even answer that question. Who we got? Let's go through our top 5, right?
Well, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and name a fire off.
Okay, let's go. Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay, 4. This man done named 4 quarterbacks and not one of them named Mahomes.
Jared Goff. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me now. Patrick Mahomes. Jared Goff. Patrick Mahomes. Where I'm at 7.
7. You want C.J. Stroud?
C.J. Stroud. Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels. That's 10. Jordan Love.
Oh my goodness, Jordan Love.
That's 11.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford.
Hell yeah, I forgot about Gunslinger Stafford. That's 12.
That's 12.
Come on, who else? I'm missing somebody.
Well, that's 12. That's 12 guys right there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love Brock Purdy. I love what he was able to do.
And you didn't mention Dak.
Okay.
You didn't mention who else? Yeah, you said Jayden Daniels. Yeah. So that's 12 right there. So you got Purdy, huh?
Now I'm ready to tell you, I love Brock Purdy and Shanahan's system. I love Brock Purdy. I love the way he looks when all the pieces are in place. Debo, Ayuk, Trent Williams, offensive line is intact, Christian McCaffrey. And I have a question. This is no disrespect to Brock Purdy because he plays extremely well and does what's asked of him in that specific system. Can you take a Brock Purdy and take away all the talent that's around him? Will he still look the same as a Brock Purdy saw with all the elite talent around him?
I think the thing is
the type of quarterback that can elevate a team.
That's the thing. That's the word I want you to use.
The type of quarterback that can elevate a team without adequate talent around him. Is he that type of quarterback?
Right.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's the word I wanted you to use. I didn't want you to strip all the talent because every quarterback has talent. But I believe there are certain quarterbacks that elevate the talent that they have. That's what made Brady special. Brady could elevate the talent. Now, as he got older, he needed people to help elevate him. Right. That's okay. But he had 18, 19, 20 years of elevating others. So if he wanted to get a little help the last couple of years, by all means, I welcome that. Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't look at Brock Purdy as a multiplier. What I mean by that, I don't believe he can just take ordinary people and make them
great,
really good, great.
Right.
I think, can he get the ball there? But Christian McCaffrey is pretty good without him. Kittle was Kittle without him.
Very good.
I think Debo had that all-pro year without him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a really good. He understands the offense. He gets the ball out of his hands. He doesn't have the. He throws with great anticipation because he doesn't have the strongest arm. So he has to let the ball go a lot sooner than a lot of these quarterbacks do. Mm-hmm. And in Kyle's system, it requires you to have a great understanding of that offense. It has you have to have a great recall, process information like this.
Yeah, he's good at it. That's why I said he's excellent.
I want to talk about how this man make $53 million and he gonna come home with $24 million. How Uncle Sam get to take 28 and give you 24?
But that's the way it works. Uncle Sam.
No, I want to give you 24 and I